Hey everybody, Justin Hoey here. Want to take a few minutes to talk to you guys about the 2011 launch and industrial machinery. So industrial machinery is kind of close to my heart. That's the industry that I came from before coming to Autodesk. And there was a couple things in this release and just in the inventor portfolio that I think would be really, really crucial to everybody inside of industrial machinery. So let's take a look at the first one. These are literally my top 5. So the number one is going to be sheet metal. Now, obviously, I think we can all agree that in most pieces of industrial machinery, we've got some sort of sheet metal enclosure, or we've got some sort of housing, or something we need to protect. So this is going to be one of the great things that we've got in Inventor. A lot of great tools to help you automate the process, not just be able to just be creative, be able to validate that this is actually something that's going to be manufacturable. Building manufacturing intent directly into what you're doing. Great tools for lofted flange, contour rolls, all of those things are built into it. That engineering knowledge of of having this be a sheet metal component is built in. Let's take a look at number 2, belts and pulleys. Any types of piece of machinery that moves oftentimes has this type of equipment inside of it. Right? So being able to create all sorts of different belts and pulleys, gears and cogs, all of those things are built in. So all you need to know is where you want those things, possibly the ratio. You've even gotten some calculators in here to help you define the exact size that all of these things need to be, making you faster and more agile in your design process. So if you're not using this and you have this type of equipment, check it out. It's only going to be able to actually save you time. Number 3, frame generator. Obviously, a lot of us have equipment that sits on top of tables, right? Or has some sort of frame that helps it keep it structurally sound. Frame generator. Now, specifically in this release, we've added capabilities to enhance this capability for you to build frames even further, with having beam analysis directly in the frame building environment. So obviously, we've got great profiles, customability, really easy ways to create your frames. Now, right within inside of that, you can go directly into analyzing your beam members using frame analysis. All the other great tools are there, so having the analysis built in makes things easier. Let's take a look at number 4, mechatronics. Now obviously mechatronics is kind of a big area, right? But being able to combine and collaborate between the electrical engineer and the mechanical engineer. We've got a great tool called AutoCAD Electrical that allows you to take all of your electrical wire harness data, bring it directly into Inventor. So here we've actually got a wire harness diagram. We're bringing it directly into Inventor. Can you believe it? Directly into Inventor. So you're able to check wire lengths, all the connections, so you can have and can be confident in your wire harness, because you've had your electrical engineer, the electrical contractor, actually build that for you. He knows where all those inputs and outputs are. You just need to make sure that it's not going to be interfering with something else. Something else that's great with this is a bidirectional communication. So if you need to collaborate, maybe you've added a connector, you don't necessarily know all the wires and where they need to go, but you needed to add this specific module. You can take that harness information, that connector information, send it to your electrical contractor. Let him figure it out. You've got a great bidirectional communication here. This is something that if you have equipment and you are using and leveraging, or you have these two different groups, you should be checking out the cable and harness capabilities and the mechatronics capabilities within inside of Inventor. And number 5, optimizing. Simulation, people. This is at your fingertips inside of Inventor. And not necessarily just simulation, but being able to optimize your components. We have capabilities inside of Inventor 2011 that allow you to do parametric optimization of your components, giving set values and ranges, and being able to the system smartly be able to figure out what's going to be the optimal design based on the parameters you've chosen here. You can do it on safety factor, stress, weight, all of those things based upon some different thicknesses, different materials. All of these things can be measured in here. So you can have some great feedback. As you can see here on the screen, we've got indicators that tell us whether we're within range. We've hit the limit of the upper limit, the lower limit, all of these things. Once again, these are only things that can save you time, and not only, they can also save you a ton of money as well. You're eliminating scrap material. You're eliminating fuel to ship this thing, the cost with that. As you can see, these are my top 5 for industrial machinery. If you guys aren't using these today, you should be. Take a look at them. Save you guys a lot of time. Thanks.